Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Supreme Leader Snoke. On the back, it says, "The shadowy commander of the First Order, Supreme Leader Snoke, prefers to operate from a distance, looming over his underlings in the form of an immense hologram. As the First Order rallies, the Master of the Dark Side emerges from the shadows to seize victory." I could honestly go on and on and on about The Last Jedi so much, about how I dislike what they did with the movie, but we're here to take a look at the figure. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box and take a closer look. And here we have Snoke out of the packaging. This guy is actually quite a tall figure, as you would expect, standing just over 7¼ inches tall. This thing is actually pretty decent in terms of its size. You don't get any accessories at all. I really would have loved a cane with this guy because, as you can see, there's no throne. You could get a version with a throne. I believe it might have been an SDCC release. You could obviously get it through a lot of other retailers after the fact, just like you can with most Black Series stuff. So I was really happy that you can get the, just Snoke on his own, but I think he should have come with a cane or something, because he looks so frail and decrepit right here. And just, not very evil. He really does need to be with his throne, or he needs something like a cane or something to just look menacing. And the Emperor obviously used a cane, partly because I guess he needed it because of age, but also partly the cane kind of hid his power. It kind of made him look really weak, but clearly he was anything but weak. This guy's meant to be one of the most powerful Force users, if not the most powerful Force user in the galaxy until Rey come along. At that time, of course, because of Luke being in exile and whatnot. This guy, it just doesn't, looking at him with his bright gold tunic, he doesn't look all that powerful as he is. This guy really does need to be on the throne, so I would recommend picking up the throne if you can. But if it's still too expensive, you can get Snoke on his own like this, but you never see him on his own like this, so it kind of sucks. Also, the main reason why he doesn't look really powerful and menacing and stuff in this form, I mean, overall, I dislike Snoke's look whatsoever. I mean, this guy does not look like the leader of the Sith, but look at these slippers. And they are slippers, they're not proper shoes. Look at them, they're slippers. Yeah. I mean, does this look very Sith Lord-like to you? It doesn't to me. Bright gold slippers. Just, I don't know, he's borrowed these kind of underpants things from Rey from The Force Awakens. That was going free in the wardrobe for The Last Jedi, so they slapped them on him. I really, I don't know what to say. He doesn't scream Sith Lord to me. He just screams really old, very badly burnt, took a lightsaber to the throat, so there's a giant gaping hole there. Old guy. Doesn't look like a Sith Lord to me, but it does look pretty fantastic. It looks very gruesome. Those kind of wounds and everything up there. The cloak, it feels great. It looks great. The figure is made beautifully, I have to say. I love the fact that it's cloth. This is definitely a figure that really is suited towards it. The head doesn't look up and down much because of this back section here, and just with the whole design, the neck's pretty thin and everything. But it does look left and right, so that's perfectly fine. The arms do come out to the side and can rotate all the way around. Obviously not at the same time, because you don't want to turn it all the way around and tear the gown. But for just going forward and back, it works perfectly fine. You got the rotation at the upper part of the arm, as opposed to being at the elbow here, because you do actually get a double jointed elbow. And then you do actually have the rotation and a hinge there at the wrist, and that's the same for both. So at the waist, he does have a swivel. I'm not sure if it is a solid cut or if it is a ball joint, but I can't get it moving forward or back or left or right either. I can only get that swivel. So you can get him to turn at the waist, but you can't get him pivoting in any other way. The legs, they do, because this is cloth and it's really stretchy, as you can see, and obviously it does open up all the way. It's not a hindrance at all. Man, I can't take this thing seriously with those slippers. It's like Aladdin or something. But the legs go all the way forward. They don't go any back, but they do come out to the side pretty well. You get the rotation up at the top right there. You do have a double jointed knee, although you can't really utilize it well with this figure without having the throne, because it's not going to do anything. But then we have the foot that goes up and down, and we also have ankle pivot there as well. So the figure does look fantastic, but you never see him like this in the movie unless he's sitting down. So it's kind of weird for a display without him with the throne. But the throne is so expensive. I mean, it might be cheaper these days, but at the time of release, the throne was so expensive and it was an exclusive set. I just don't really see why they did that. But if you can get the version with the throne, get that version, because otherwise he just looks like this weird old guy with slippers that has no accessories and no real purpose in the world. But it does look pretty fantastic either way. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more from me, there's some videos on the screen right now and some links to my social media in the description below. If you want to see more Star Wars, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.